I'm Chip Carey, and I'm here with the nightly DL wrap-up review from last week's Wednesday, Thursday night games. 3 AAA games on the docket, all 3 with humongous implications, as always is the case when it comes down this late in the season. Lots of stuff happening. On Wednesday night, April 21st, United East met New Blood in the first of 2 AAA games on the slate. The back half of that saw Team Nice take on Tri-State Old School, and both games, again, with heavy meaning. UE, New Blood. UE took that game 53-49, and that game was something for UE to prove. Team with the sub-500 record still jockeying for the first seed coming out of that Saigon Conference. That's a weak conference, folks, but they finished up top. They get one of the top 3 seeds heading into the AAA playoffs, all right? So UE got by New Blood, who got out to a 17-9 lead early, but UE clawed back behind some gamesmanship from little Jerry Liu and his lefty Jay. 13 points, 4 steals. Wai Chang also being heady as he dropped 14 and 7 to go with a pair of dimes. The team shot just 5 of 21 from downtown, but they're 10 of 14 made up from it at the free throw line. They did this without Big TC, Tim Chin, in the middle, who was probably off shooting something with his camera, as he is a photographer in his other lifetime. So, TMZ coming correct. TMZ dropped 19 points, had 3 assists, as he was an efficient 7 of 20 from the floor, as they got by New Blood, who was led by Nick Gauss, 15 and 5. Cam Lay had 10 rebounds, 8 points. Just 2 points shy of the obvious about what I'm about to say, 8 double-double. Nabi Morihashi, 16 points as a squirrely, diminutive point guard. Again, dropped big points, but had Butterfinger fumbleitis again with another 8, count them, 8 turnovers. So what that means is UE moves up to 3 and 4, takes firm control of Saigon, moving into that number 1 slot there. They still have a shot to get to double E if they finish with a win in their final game of the season. New Blood drops to 2 and 5, securing last place, and that was a long time ago, in the Bangkok Conference, as they, in Nick Gau's swan song, just failing to win games left and right. 2 and 5, still alive. Obviously, everyone gets into the playoffs, but 2 and 5 is just not the direction you want to go in. And so that game saw lots happening, lots of implications again. UE, for them, did good. Nabi Morihashi, AAA leading 6.3 turnovers a game. Butterfinger got to clean up that act. In the second game of that night, Tri-State Old School lost their first game of the season as they got handed their behinds by Team Nice. As the 2 powerhouse teams came correct, only one team winning. Tri-State Old School gets their first loss of the season, as in the fourth quarter, Team Nice just schooled Old School. All right, looking like the vets, as Old School looked like the rookies. Final score 51-40, but it was the 23-13 fourth stanza that made all the difference. All right, this Vegas Dave's 21 points out the window. He went 12-17 from the free throw line, but there was nothing free about this evening. Steve Hong just mopped Tri-State Old School. All right, he mopped the floor with that team as he scored 23 points, grabbed 16 rebounds, had 3 steals, and 3 blocks. All right, he just said, RF Ansari, Brian Yang, who wasn't there, Brian Zhang, who was there. I'm just going to do what I want to do in the post, all right? Just done, did it, all right? He did what he did, as some would say, all right? So the only 2 players in this game who had double digits, Hong and Wong, no relation, did what they did, but Nice had more collective effort from all around. Sam Nam, 11 boards, 4 swats, all right? Effective in the post. They just cleaned them all over the floor with the post. They out-rebounded Tri-State Old School 46-18. That is no typo, all right? 46-18. That's almost by 30 rebounds. Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts. Oh, I got chest pains. All right? Tri-State Old School only had 3 team assists. 3 helpers? Are you kidding me? 3 helpers ain't going to help nothing, all right? Old School, are you sure you were 6-0 heading into this game? Because you look like you guys are reversed 0-6. They shot 7 of 43 from the floor. Tri-State Old School. 7 of 43. That's 16.3%, man. I'll spell it out for you. I'll do the math. 16.3%. 2 of 14 from downtown. Ray Huang went 0 of 10 from the floor. I didn't stutter. 0 of 10. He went 0 of 10. Arfansari, 1 of 11. Oh, my goodness. When you're getting 1 of 21 from 2 of your top players, former AAA MVPs at that, not going to win nothing. All right? So there's really not much to say there. Tri-State Old School got exposed in all facets of the game. Nice, they got everything from everyone, all right? Elitar Kim, much pleased with the win. Everyone solidly with either rebounds, assists, points, teams, just everything. Everything. They used Old School all over the floor. And so they moved to 6-1, evening their record rather, with Tri-State Old School 6-1, but they obviously have the advantage with the head-to-head tiebreaker. Andre Lou, I don't know. Don't know what to say there. All right, nice, good job. Nice job. All right, finally, on Thursday night, last game of that week, first trade. Take on Thelonious Dunk, another game with huge implications. Who would avoid being the worst team in the AAA? First trade meets Thelonious Dunk. Both teams coming into this game with just one single victory on the season. And what would result? Well, folks, TD, who was the darling of the division last season, well, they are darlings no more. Darlings no more. They are the hobbits of the AAA now, all right? That is to say, short, squat, and invisible. They lost yet another game to fall to 1-5. 1-5, all right? Dave Wang, where art thou? Without you, TD is nothing. Mike Choi. Mike Choi's men's looking like boys. Boys to men? No, men to boys. More like it. Now, Chris D, nice addition, had another 15.3 rebound effort, pumping out the points, but he had 8 turnovers, and he was the only player who scored more than 5 points for TD as they came out flat, dropped behind 11-5 after the first quarter, and First Trade just rode that wave to a 10-point, 42-32 victory. FT making it look easy, all right? They got 25 and 15 from Big Sean Zhang, who also had 6 steals and 2 swats, as he had a monster game, collecting stats as if it were stamps. Jack Ma was a little bit off, 3 of 11, 7 points, 4 steals, still, doing his thing. And Jay Sheeb, 8 big rebounds to go with 2 blocks. First Trade picks up their second win of the season. They are no longer the worst team in the AAA. That distinction officially belongs to Thelonious Dunk. 1-6. I said 1-5. I lied. They're 1-6. First Trade 2-5. And there you go. That's AAA wrap up from last week. I'm signing out. Peace.